Welcome back to the Now Morning Show, 39 minutes after 6 o'clock. And this morning we're chatting about the launch of C-Suite Conversations. Now, they're no strangers to TTT or to the Now Morning Show, but they're back again. Different representatives this time. Last week we had the president, and this week now we have the treasurer and the secretary of Hermat talking about Antonio Ferrier.
That's right.
Ferrier and Sarah Arnold. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you all doing this morning?
Great.
Very good, thank you.
All right, so for anybody who may not have seen before, who've never watched the show, welcome. If you're now watching the show for the first time and you're now encountering Hermat for the first time, Sarah, give us a little brief intro as to what is Hermat and what are you all about?
Okay, good. So we are the Human Resource Management Association of Trinidad and Tobago. We represent the HR profession. We are the leading voice of the human resource profession in Trinidad and Tobago, and we have approximately 1,000 members.
Okay.
Yeah.
And these members are individuals or organizations or both?
Both.
Okay.
Both. Yeah, and we have persons that reside in Trinidad and also abroad who are members of Hermat. Yeah, and
All
we
right.
have been
And
around
what kind
for
of
about
work do you
30
guys
years.
do at Hermat? You said it's human resource management, but what does the actual work entail?
We do a lot of seminars, training, but the intention of equipping human resource professionals to take their companies to the next level. So we provide those training and services to all our members.
All right, nice. So, Antonio, you guys have this C-Suite Conversations. We're launching it today officially here on
Yes.
TTT. But what is it about?
Well, Peter Drucker once said that culture eats strategy for breakfast.
Oh, certainly.
Yes, meaning that no matter how good your strategy is, if people are not aligned around it, it's not going to happen. Strategy does not execute itself. And so one of the things that we know has been a long-standing challenge in the field is the notion that HR does not have a seat at the table. And so what we wanted to do was to bring strategy to HR. And what better way to do it than at breakfast? So what we'll be...
So brunch and strategy.
Yes.
Sound like a plan.
So what we'll be doing on an ongoing basis, quarterly for now, is we will be bringing the literal C-suite, persons from the top of the organizations, your CEOs, your CFOs, your CIOs, all the people that make those strategic decisions and are responsible for executing it, along with representatives, their peer representatives in the public sector, bringing those minds together to talk strategy in a way that we can elicit from them what is needed from HR. If HR wants to come and have a seat at the table, what should they be bringing? You know, it's like a potluck.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So the idea is to get the CEOs, the CFOs, all the big boys
All
up
the
on
big
top,
boys at the
to
top.
get them to kind of break down what they expect
That's
from
right.
HR in
Yes.
order to deliver on the
Yes.
strategies that they are planning.
That's right.
That shouldn't be a part of a regular conversation in company.
It should be, but one of the things about HR is that it's actually an evolving science and an art.
Right.
You know, we started off with personnel administration. People still think of it as transactional, and you think HR, you think leave and whatnot, and it's after the fact. And what we are seeing, particularly now, you would have seen during COVID, that it is the HR who became the front line in organizations because they had to deal with the people issues. And what we want to do is build on that, to turn it around. And so now HR continues to lead, not finding solutions so when we have problems like disciplinary and grievance.
Right.
But if you are thinking hybrid, what does the workplace have to look like in terms of where do I put my staff, where do I source my staff from, what skills they need, how do I reward them, how do I, manage them.
So what you're telling me, right, is that HR have a big say in whether we could work from home or not?
That's right.
We do.
That's right.
We do.
and you don't need to wait till you work out your strategy for growth. What we are saying is, as you work out that strategy, have HR as your partner, working side by side to tell you, okay, you want to go global. Long ago, global meant you had to take staff physically and drop
set
them.
up an office somewhere else.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that brought out compensation issues and, expat life and all of that.
Course.
Yes?
That became expensive quickly.
Now you can, exactly, now you can go global from home, right? Technology has changed the way we run businesses, but if you're doing that, now you open up new concepts of IT security, of the need to upskill your staff, right? Those things have a cost as well.
Of course, but is it anywhere near to the cost that you would have incurred having to send people abroad to do?
We don't know, and that's why it's important to have HR as part of a solution from the start. right?
Preventative measures.
That's right.
All right. So, Sarah, who are the panelists for the first one? The first one is happening on July 13th.
July 13th,
Right.
and it's in person.
Oh.
It is, yeah, we are very excited to be back out and
Yes.
having breakfast in person at the Hyatt Regency.
Nice.
And we have a very esteemed panel. We have some top members of the various industries. So we have Mr. Nigel Batiste, President and CEO of Republic Financial Holdings Limited, representing the financial services sector.
Right.
We have Mr. Ronald Adams of Atlantic LNG, representing the energy sector.
Right.
We have Glenn Mahabir Singh, President of the Contractors Association, representing construction. We have Dr. Karian Hepburn Malcolm, representing the media.
Okay.
We will also have the government present at our conversation. Antonia, who did I leave out? We have such a great panel.
Yes, we have also joining the panel Mark Edgehill, he is the president of the TTCSI,
Yeah.
and he will be representing the service sector. And we have Marlene Lord Lewis bringing to us that nexus of skills, technology, innovation.
Okay.
Yes, she is the president of NEHUST.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. And who's going to be moderating all of this conversation? Is there a moderator?
There
'Cause it's
is a
breakfast.
moderator. He is a well-known media personality, practitioner. But we would like
leave it as a
to
surprise.
we leave that as a surprise for now.
Yes.
Very, very interesting. All right. Well, this sounds like it's going to be a great time. It's happening at the Hyatt Regency in person. How do people get to be a part of this?
So people need to stay in contact with all of our media, our social media pages.
Right.
So persons can follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And persons can also contact our secretariat to get further information. But all of the details will be published in the days to come. We will
Okay.
have our panelists, and more in the public, sharing some more details on the event as well.
Do you have to be a member of HERMA to be able to attend these conversations?
No, you don't have to be a member, but we would love persons to become members of HERMAT, of
Naturally,
course.
right.
Yes, but it's open to the public, and we are really looking forward to having a big group of persons coming out, as it's our first in-person event.
Is there a
for
cost to
while.
it?
Yes, the
Is
cost
it just the cost of breakfast, or is it more than the cost of
It's a breakfast, and all of the information you'll be getting from our esteemed panelists.
Yes.
So the cost is $500 per
Okay.
person. And we will also be doing special group discount rate for tables if persons want to register the entire company. So we'll have special table rates. And of course, HERMAT members will have special discounted rates as well.
Nice.
Yes.
I mean, I think this is a great initiative. I want to congratulate you guys because I know that it's important for us to understand, for the C-suite, for them
Yes.
to understand what needs to happen, as well as for the staff to understand what needs to happen,
Yes.
so that the whole company can work together as one to achieve all of these strategic objectives and
Absolutely.
goals. So
Yes.
I think that's beautiful. Any other events coming up anytime soon?
Yes, we do. Actually, we have a contingent from Trinidad that will be leaving to go to our SHRM conference, Society for Human Resource Management is our association. We have a conference.
It have all that? Or
Yes,
society?
yes.
What is
Trinidad, yeah. We are also members of SHRM, so that is our
Okay.
international partners. So we have a training contingent
Right,
even in a
right.
couple of days to go to New Orleans.
Ambassadors,
so that
if you will.
Yes.
Exciting.
Yes, a
And
Trini
we also
posse.
have our, in as much as we want to keep HR practitioners and also line managers in touch with what's going on in the industry generally, we have our IR session, Industrial Relations, 8-week session starting in July, and I know our president would have mentioned that
she
last
spoke
week,
about that
so we are
last
very
week.
excited to have persons register for that as well. And we continue to do a lot of sessions through our advocacy committee.
Yes.
We have our blueprint series. So one of our things, we want to make sure HR practitioners and line managers could actually put the theory into action. So you come to our sessions and you could go and you could implement. You could go write your policy, change your policy, implement various strategies in your company. So that's what HERMAT is about.
Yes.
Giving persons that ability to go implement and action things that
Have
they
you
need
guys
to
been
do.
seeing that happening as you do the different sessions over the years? You see people come and say, we were able to implement this and it's been very effective.
We have, and we also have provide advisory services at HERMAT. So we have persons that will reach out to us to get various advice. We'll give them advice and, we will give feedback as well. Because we have a very knowledgeable membership. I mean, in addition to our board, we have members who are senior HR persons in their company and also non-HR persons who have different skill sets
Right.
that they can offer to help companies take that next step.
And
Oh.
consultants.
And
Yeah,
consultants.
and
Yes.
consultants. Now,
Yes.
before we wrap, right, tell me, how often do you recommend that people, HR practitioners, that they upskill themselves, that they go through training to be able to say, well, we get better, we get updated information or whatever?
Continuous learning, and we have to model that to all our leaders. yes, because the world is changing. You've noticed the world is changing.
You
like
just drop the whole mic, you know.
What you learned. I tell people what we of a certain age learned in the last century. You're finding now it doesn't work anymore. So you have to be learning new skills. So if you feel that you've reached at the top of the organization and now it's just a mentor, you can't. Now you have to learn from the people below, because you have to get with the technology and learn how to be a digital citizen, you know. So now we have learning going in two directions, yes?
Antonia, I'm going to leave it right there.
Okay.
Right there. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Congratulations. We look forward to more coming up from Hermat. And feel free to drop in anytime and let us know anything you want to update us on, right?
Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
Thanks for having us.
Do enjoy the rest of your day. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Antonia Ferrier,
yes.
the treasurer at Hermat, as well as Sarah Arno, the secretary at Hermat, joining us to tell us a bit about the C-Suite Conversations launching on July 13th. You want to be a part of it, head across to all their social media and check it out. Or you can stay tuned right here. TTT as the official media partner for the C-Suite Conversations. We'll be giving you as much information as we possibly can. We take a quick break and we come back with more. Stay tuned.